Mr. Singh, thank you so much for joining us on Left, Right and Centre tonight. My first question to you, is what you were quoted as saying on Rahul Gandhi's leadership, where you said that by temperament wo sattadari vyakti nahi hai. Now that may have been misinterpreted to say that he doesn't have a ruling temperament, but I think you meant to say that he's not someone who wants power. Can you explain what you meant exactly, because it has created a bit of controversy?
Unfortunately, Nidhi, people are commenting without seeing the footage of what I have spoken. I have said that we wanted the leader of the parliamentary party position to be given to Mr. Rahul Gandhi, because that would have been a right platform for him to sort of take upon the responsibility of an effective opposition leader. But then I don't want to sort of belittle Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, who is a very competent person. He is one of the most experienced parliamentarians we have in the Lok Sabha. 11 times he has won elections, 9 times MLAs. He has never lost an election. Twice he won as a parliament, as a member. And he's been leader of opposition, minister in Karnataka and also government of India. At the same time, we wanted Mr. Rahul Gandhi to play a more effective role in the parliament as a leader of the parliamentary party. But then he chose to not to take it. So therefore, I personally feel that like he could have become a Prime Minister of India also at that time if he wanted to. If he could have become a minister in the cabinet. But like Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, he also doesn't hanker after power. He doesn't go after power. His basic issue is that I'm in politics to fight injustice.
Yeah.
I'm in politics to fight for the poor and downtrodden and underprivileged. That is what he has in mind.
Yes, but Mr. Singh, then why should Rahul Gandhi have led the Congress campaign if that was the case? Because if he wanted to fight injustice, he can do that as an activist. He can do that as an NGO. He doesn't have to lead the Congress's campaign.
You are certainly right, but after all, he is in the party. He is the vice president of the Congress party, so therefore he has to play that role.
Mr. Singh, some though see your comments as a reflection of growing disappointment within the Congress party over Rahul Gandhi's leadership, his current role, and his record as a leader in the past. Would you agree?
Nidhi, I'll take you back to 1977. Probably you were not born then.
I was.
You were, okay, sorry. That was the time when all those people who were the greatest beneficiaries of the 1972-77 regime of Mrs. Indira Gandhi became the bitterest critic of Mr. Sanjay Gandhi. When he himself, Sanjay ji himself and Indira ji herself lost the election. So this is nothing new. We have seen those times also. So there would be some critics in the party, but that doesn't stop us from sort of supporting Mr. Rahul Gandhi. He has the responsibility as the vice president of the Congress party. He led the campaign. Doesn't matter in politics, in a democratic system, sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. But at the same time, we have to play a role of a very effective, constructive opposition in the national parliament.
No, but you are actually then admitting that there are voices within the Congress party that are disappointed with Rahul Gandhi's leadership. Am I right? Well,
they have said so. Some of these people have said so. But that should not be taken as a general mood of the party. General mood of the party says, yes, we have to introspect. We have to come out again with the vigor. We have to play the role of an effective opposition in the parliament, outside the parliament. And we are determined to do that.
Okay, well, it is a very significant statement that you make, though, about the introspection that the Congress is going through, particularly on Rahul's leadership. And you reiterated that you believe that Rahul Gandhi should have taken up a responsibility in the Lok Sabha as well. But then does his role in the Congress party, Mr. Digvijaya Singh, need to be redefined completely? I mean, should he be made party president then? Does he need to do something different?
No, one doesn't have to do that. In fact, what the Congress party needs to do, and which Mr. Antony is looking at it these days, we have to look at the redefining the organizational structure, changes in the organization, probably maybe look at the how best we can sort of look at the public mood. What are the issues concerned of the young people? Most of the younger people went against us. We have to redraw reinvent our programs and policies. So therefore, a whole gamut of things has to be looked into, which Mr. Antony is looking at these days.
Now, you brought up Mr. Antony's name, and therefore I must ask you how you see his comments on the Congress party and the perception that the party may have leaned too much towards the minorities at the expense of the majority community. What do you think of what Mr. Antony said? Do you agree?
Well, the BJP specializes in dividing the body politic of this country on religious lines. They have they've consistently divided consistently raised the issue of Hindus and Muslims, and they have been questioning the definition of secularism, which Mr. Advani keeps on calling pseudo-secularism. I don't know what he means by that. But the fact remains that the Congress party, not from today, but even during the freedom struggle, we fought against the communal forces of the Hindus and the communal forces of the Muslims. Mr. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was basically an extremely communal mindset, with a mindset, and who raised the issue of Pakistan, a separate country of Pakistan, at the same time declared that is an Islamic state. Now, Mr. Advani himself and Jaswant Singh ji, they call him a secular person, a person of secular mindset. Even Mr. Jaswant Singh and Mr. Advani, they went to his cremation place and laid flowers. In fact, Mr. Advani had to lose his presidentship of the BJP because of that act. So we have been fighting the religious fundamentalists of the Hindus and Muslims both, and we shall continue to do so. To us, secularism means sarvadham sambhav, equal respect to all religions.
No, but how does that, Mr. Singh?
He said that this perception has gone because of the consistent campaign of the BJP that the Congress party's secularism is minority appeasement. This is not minority appeasement. When after the Sachar committee report came in, we set up a Ministry for Minority Affairs. We saw in that report that on issues of health and literacy, Muslims are way behind, and every developed society in this world, they have special status for minorities, special protection to the minorities. So what's wrong in it?
No, but Mr. Antony, Mr. Digvijaya Singh has not named the BJP. I mean, he has not said that this is, anything to do with the BJP. His comments were very specific to the Congress. And if I may add here, you yourself are seen as if I may put it this way, and as an appeasement leader of the Congress party. Or controversial statements on the Batla House encounter, for example, were seen by some as that didn't go down too well within your own party. So, how do you then see it in that context, that politics of appeasement?
Let me tell you one thing. I am the last person to do something to appease someone, some social group or religious group in exchange of votes. I don't believe in that. In fact, I have been most critical of Imam Bukhari. I have been most critical of the ADU in Assam, their communal politics. I personally feel that the reason for the communal riots in this country is because of the hardliners of the Hindus and the Muslims both, who both work together to create a communal disturbance, because they are the biggest beneficiaries. In an event of communal riot, it is always the communal elements who gain, and all secular elements, they lose out. So therefore, I have always been critical as far as the Batla House is concerned. Yes, I still stand by that it could not have been a correct encounter, because no person in an encounter, an accused, can be shot in the head, on the top of the head. No. It's impossible. Anyway, that's.
Mr. saying you don't think that the Congress needs to really redefine how it looks at secularism? You don't think that that's what Mr. Antony is talking about?
Well, if Mr. Antony feels it has to be redefined, I have no problem, because the secularism, what it means,
no, but do you
is
agree?
A part of the Indian Constitution. We under the Indian Constitution, we are a secular socialist state. So therefore, I think if we change this secularism, word of secularism, we'll have to.
No, but then do you agree with Mr. Antony's analysis?
But
do you agree with Mr. Antony's analysis?
No. As far as Mr. Antony is concerned, he has not spoken against secularism. He has said there is a perception amongst the minorities that secularism, the Congress party's secularism, means appeasement, which I think is only a perception but not a reality.
All right, Mr. Digvijaya Singh, thank you very much for speaking to us on Left, Right and Centre tonight, making many news points there on everything from Rahul Gandhi's leadership to the Congress's approach to secularism.